So Brahma has day and night just like us, but it's in different dimension. So our cycle of this Earth planet, we call it, goes into yugas, 4 yugas. So if you study the history of yoga with me, you're familiar with the 4 yugas. So the first yuga is Satya Yuga, Satya, Satya Yuga. And according to the Vedas, Satya Yuga lasts for, anyone remembers? 1,728,000 years. Satya Yuga. That's modern, like in the universities, they just try to codify to let the human man, they call that the golden age, right? Or I like to use the term spring, the spring season. Then when the spring season finishes, we get into the summer season. That's called Tretya Yuga. And that lasts for 1,296,000 years. 1,296,000 years. Then Dwarpa Yuga, the fall, the fall, that lasts for 864,000 years. And then the winter season, we call it the Kali Yuga, Kali, Kali Yuga, that lasts for 432,000 years. So here Krishna says, Sahasra, 1,000 of those. So that means if you calculate all of that time, that equals to 1 day. That's our Earth planet, right? That equals to 1 day of Lord Brahma, Brahma Loka. And then Brahma has a night as well that lasts for the same time. Now, in the Vedic astrology, it's amazing how they were able to map out time frame and the movements of the planets, days and nights, because it's all relative, right? A mosquito is born at 6 p.m. The mosquito lives for 100 years, mosquito time. And by 6 a.m., that's 100 years for the mosquito. For us, it's only 12 hours. So the time is different dimensions have different frequency, right? Time expands, time shrinks. Or physicists, they figure that out these days, that wait, time acts differently on different parts of the planet. When the scientists, they go to space, 1 year up there, when they come back, there's a certain difference with them. Okay, so 1,000 years of that. So our yugas have to go through Satya, Treta, Dwarpa, Kali Yuga 1,000 times. Right? That equals 1 day to Lord Brahma. And then you go through the same thing 1,000 times, that equals 1 night of Brahma. And Brahma lives for 100 years. Beginning, it takes birth, it stays for a while, it dwindles, and that it lasts for, I'll give you a number, but I want for your homework to try and calculate it. This is the number the Vedas give us. 311 trillion years for the billion, 311 trillion for the billion years. That's how long this universe takes. It seems long, right? But compared to eternity, Lord Brahma's 100 years is just a little spot if we live 100 years, it's equivalent to Brahma living 100 years. It's equivalent to a dog 100 years is it like 18 years, I think? A cat, right? They live their 100 years. Different species reach their different, but within their 100 years, within another species 100, it's different. Oh, that's so sharp. So the mind has to really expand. Wow. I am on this planet. I'm going through space and time. How old is this universe?